Okay, so now we're going to be discussing styles. So if you've ever worked with prefabs in Unity, this is kind of in a similar direction. Basically, let's say you have a RageSpline that you like the way that you've the style that you've created it, and you want to copy this style over to other objects, but you don't want to have to go and write down values and then manually tweak the other objects so that it matches the other RageSpline. So this is where styles comes in. So let's say you would grab the object that you want to save the style of. You'd come down to this style area here, and you would create a new style. So where it says style name, we'll just put in like something like new RageSpline style, and you would click create. And the second you do that, you'll notice that there's RageSpline style script is created here. And now all you need to do is assign this style to this object. So just click the object that you want to copy this style to, and down at this style area again where it says none for the RageSpline style, you hit this little circular button and you would choose this new RS style, which is right here that we just created, and immediately you'll see that it changes and it is the same style as this other RageSpline. Now, what's extremely powerful about styles is that they work across scenes. So and that they're all tied together. So let's say that I make a change here, like I'm moving the emboss. Notice what's happening with the other object. The emboss is also moving as well. Or notice if I change this color here, notice that the color is also changing. So across scenes you can make a change just by changing one object that's tied to this style. So let's say I have a cloud that is in many scenes and I need to make a slight tweak to it. I just tweak it in one area and it tweaks it across all of those styles. I mean across all of those scenes. But let's say, for example, I have a cloud that I want it to have the style, but I want to make some other adjustments because this cloud is different. Maybe this one is angry or mean and the other ones aren't. So all I need to do is select that object, and if I go down to these other checkboxes, I have these local checkboxes I can check off. So I can change the gradients, textures, and emboss manually. I'm not going to go and do all of those, but just to show you an example how this works, you'll notice, like I did earlier, if I move this emboss gizmo, it changes across all of the RageSplines associated to that style. But if I go and now check off this local emboss gizmos, now when I move this, watch what happens. It only adjusts this one and doesn't adjust the other styles. So this way you can copy a style across many RageSplines, across many scenes, and then locally go and make fine-tune adjustments to ones that specifically you don't want them to be exactly the same. So that's basically styles. They're extremely powerful and useful. And now we can finally get our way onto what I'm sure everybody has been waiting for, which is the basics of texturing.